Fish97, you're back in the video. Today, guys, I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, I know this isn't Detroit Become Human, but that's because I just didn't like it on the channel, and I didn't like how long the videos drop on that game, really. At least I don't think I can. So that was going to be discontinued, but what I really want to do is remaster the Shadow of the Colossus series. Because my editing hasn't came too far, but it's came further. And just overall, it's gotten better. This is going to replay this scene, I forgot it does that. But, yeah, so we're going to be starting Shadow of the Colossus today. This is remastered. So there will be two different categories. There will be the original and remastered. And my original Shadow of the Colossus series was very jumbled. It was like mixed matched all over the place. It was mixed matched everywhere. It was very confusing overall because I had like other videos up for other ones. And it was the first series I ever completed on the channel, and that was 2 years ago now almost. So I really think this game does deserve a better justice than what I gave it originally, and a remaster. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. And there's not as much audio, like talking cutscenes. And it's all in Japanese anyway, so I have to read the subtitles. But yeah, you guys probably have already seen the original version of this that I made. I streamed the ending actually. First series I ever completed on the channel though, so I feel like this needed a remaster. I didn't do it justice at all. This is overall a great game. I love this game. So, yeah. Let's get right in. This makes a community series get many views, which I guess none of my videos do, but you know, whatever. But I also really did like playing this game though. And I really wanted to play it again. And Detroit was a really long game too, I found out. Well, always depending on how you played. No, and it's not in the series either because Connor died. That didn't matter to me. I just didn't like it overall. It's not a bad game, don't get me wrong. It's an enjoyable game, just I'd rather do this. Because this was in my original plan, for the most part. But then I saw Detroit on the free PlayStation Plus thing, and I was like, well, that'd be cool to play. Now I'm just saying against it though. So yeah, you'll see videos on that anymore. And so, you guys know I post playlists of the games that I play. And so, there'll be two separate playlists for Shadow of the Colossus. So Shadow of the Colossus, and there'll also be Shadow of the Colossus Remaster. I'll also bring back the original intro that I used too for Shadow of the Colossus. That fan never gets quieter though. I thought it'd be nice to get quieter. I hate how long the start of the game is though. And also my videos do get longer now though. I do post longer videos. That started all with Life is Strange. That's what really changed it up. But I don't want them as long as Detroit Become Humans was, because they were getting really long. They were at 30-minute marks. So now I could do more in this series. I don't plan on, well, it depends on how long it takes me to get to the Colossus and to actually play it. As anything, it's going to be 2 in an episode, 2 Colossi in an episode. Until it gets to the, probably the last Colossus, that's the only thing. The place began from the resonance of intersecting points. There are memories replaced by ends and not, and etched in the stone. Blood, young sprouts, sky. And the one with the ability to control beings created from light. In that world, it is said that if one should wish, one can bring back the souls of the dead. But to trespass upon that land is strictly forbidden. I'm having a hard time here. I always skip this start scene, so that was actually really cool. I really need to start watching these cutscenes more. As a kid, I'd never watch cutscenes. I'd always skip them because I just wanted to play the game. There they are. Shadow demons. Alright, come on. Let's get this going. Let me skip the rest of that one. Because basically, we got the point, right? We're not supposed to be here. And revive our... No one ever really found out, like, what Wonder is really doing in the Forbidden Lands. Well, I guess it... Alright. Well, who the person is that lays on the pedestal. Like, could be his mother, could be his sister, but most say it's his wife. Or girlfriend, one or two. That's what I say. That's what I agree with. And also, I know a bit more about the game too. Not too much more, but you know, I'll also make this a bit more interesting before. Because you gotta do the Colossus, and that's it. You know what? Now I actually want to talk more over the game. And first I want to say how this game has been through 3 different remakes, and probably going to be a 4th one soon with the PS5 dropping. There was the original, well I guess not, like 2 different remakes, just there's 3 different versions of the game. There's the original on PS2, the PS3 remake, and the PS4 remake. And the PS3 remake, from what I've seen, what I've played of it, did not make a huge leap in changes from the PS2, but this one made like drastic changes. Let's see. Executive dive roll. Executive dive roll. I don't know why I said executive. But yeah, whenever I first made this series, I actually really wanted to play the game throughout. And I was looking to turn it into a series. So I started on like the 10th Colossus and like posting like mismatch all around. Very bad style of it. And I might probably do better titles than what I had to. Or really, if I can't come up with something original, it might just be the first Colossus. But I might name them off the achievements you get after beating them. This is the first Colossus though. I call him the caveman, personally, because the club. Clearly, I already know this. So the series might actually be a lot faster than the original one too. Personally, I really didn't even know the Colossi, like how to beat them or anything. They don't have much stamina here though, so we're gonna wait here for him. Yeah, I think we could squeeze the second one in here. And I know how to do the thumbnail thing too. And so it's not gonna be like a random picture. I think that's gonna be a lot better too. See, overall the channel has improved from when I made this series recently. It's the first series on the channel, and I think it deserves better justice than what I gave it. There's one Colossus that I absolutely despise, and I'll tell you guys that when we get to it. God, I hate how loud that PlayStation is. Hold up. I gotta check something. And the other thing, I'm gonna start bringing a different chair in whenever I record now, because I just realized like how squeaky it really is. I think I could bring in like a different chair when I record. I love my chair, but it's just too loud. I should have realized that earlier though, so like I wasn't sitting in the chair. Like I made this game, and you hear just like that out of nowhere, and it's like very quiet too, so I could never hear it unless I'm listening back to my video. Well, it's really how long this cutscene is. I could probably squeeze the second one in here. I might try and do like 2 Colossi an episode. Then like the last one would have its own. Because I don't want to do a stream as the last one again though either. Actually, there's 2 that annoyed me. Like back to back too. So separated when we get to it, I can get it done. Thy next toys in the seaside cave. It moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. So address it. Important happens. But also, later today, you guys are getting a clip of the day. And if it'll only be a clip of the day, it'll be like a full-fledged video, not a very long one. If thou should find an altar similar to that one, offer a prayer before it, and thy shall be healed, or thy wound shall be healed. Oh, there we go. Killed that. Awesome. But basically, I beat the Cuphead DLC, and I also found the secret boss too. I never finished that series before I started with a whole new one, which is Stray, I think. And that also happened in my downtime of my channel, where like I wasn't posting anything, I didn't have any ideas, I wasn't motivated. But then that really, Cuphead really brought me back to where I enjoyed it again. It really helped me back into it. It showed me why I started my channel, because it's something I've always wanted to do. No matter how big I get, if I never get big at all, I don't care. It's all about motivation, and it's just what I want to do, right? I enjoy it. If I never get big, whatever, it's just a hobby. If it ever does become a job, that'd be very nice, you know? Something I enjoy doing. It's not going to be like I go and work in an office job and I hate it, but I make good money, so I stay. But most people, like, whenever they start streaming, they start off with a fucking, I mean, a curse there, but a $500 PC. That, like, I don't got that money, man. I can't start off with that nice of a setup. Like a $500 PC, and like a 2-monitor setup. Like, no. But you don't need that stuff to start. Like, it'd be nice to have, but all you need, truly, would be a streamer or a content creator, you need a headset with a mic on it. Even though you don't need the mic, but most headsets want mics anyway. And a decent mic so it's not all staticky like mine. But like, you get a Turtle Beach for like $20. And a console of some sort, like, well, Xbox One or PlayStation 4 or an next gen, doesn't matter. That's like the main thing. That's really all you need in the internet, of course. That's really all you need to be a streamer, like YouTuber. And overall, that could cost you, not including the internet, that is $320. And that's still a lot, I know. But my PlayStation is around like 2017. It's like 6 years old. 5 maybe. Not about. I'm not really doing math. I think it's about 5 years old. 5 years old. It's old, and that's why it's so loud. But it still works. Oh shoot! Right here. What's going on this though? Yeah, most games that like people stream nowadays too are like free. You don't have to buy them, like Warzone and stuff. Like Warzone 2, they're saying you don't have to buy, but they don't have to like the same things I do either. Cause I've already owned these games for years, not Shadow of the Colossus, so I've owned it for like 2 years now, but still, I'm having a hard time here. But yeah. Oh, well, he's only stepping, dude. Come on. But yeah, it's very easy. Just kind of pricey. But you don't need a PC, is what I'm trying to say. But is it better software? Yeah, don't get me wrong. Better. PC has a lot better benefits. But if you got the money, get a PC, yeah. But if anything, only needs a console. Really, consoles aren't that bad. Quality's not as good, that's it. I think that's it. Let's go. Well, I love being able to do what I do for the very few viewers that I get. I just enjoy doing it. I could get no viewers all the time, no subs, and I'd still do this, man. Just something I enjoy. If you enjoy doing what you're doing, then keep doing it. It's, you know, unless like you need to do something else to actually live, 'cause it sucks how money is needed for everything in this world. I didn't even talk about the Colossus. Today in Colossus I really do enjoy. It's a very fun but simple one. Like, maybe it's not my favorite, but it's probably at my lower categories, like my lower on my list of Colossi. This one is not great. It feels too much like a tutorial one still. I know it's meant to only be the second one, so, but this one could have also been a tutorial one. Third one's really where you start getting into like the real start of where it gets into it, you know, where they're diverse. That one, you hear the same, you see the weak spot just like the first Colossus, and he drops. The only difference is that 2 sigils. But it's still a cool design though. Overall. sorts in heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth while sounding out. Couldn't do the deep voice man. Go ahead. Alright guys, well that'll be it for this episode of Shadow of the Colossus. Next episode guys, we'll go and do the 3rd Colossus and the 4th Colossus, depends on how long they take. Until then guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. You can go see another time to play Shadow of the Colossus or another game. Check out my Instagram account for Channel 7. I don't know why, just like out of nowhere my mind went blank. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.